I said from the beginning that nobody is safe. So I don't know whether I'm going to be picked. What I know is that I have not been warned yet. But when I am picked, Kenneth will take over. He's the deputy speaker of PFF. He'll take over. If at all he's picked, Kaija will take over. And he'll continue to speak what we are speaking. If Kaija is picked, Dr. Semamba will come in. And we shall continue to talk. Even you are not safe. Because you are covering this and you are going to allow it on your media houses. Even the media houses, your association must come out and condemn. Like we are telling the executive director of the Uganda Communication Commission, apart from running away from responsibility, did he condemn the act? Shame! We must all rise up. That's why we are calling upon everybody. This was a local problem. It became a Ugandan problem. Now it's an East African problem. And thanks to the media, you are continuing to make it an international problem. Soon we shall have it discussed in the European Union Parliament, in the UK Parliament. We shall hear it in the House of Commons. We want to hear it in Congress. We want to hear it everywhere. Let us know that we shall never be alone in a struggle for justice and human rights. We shall never be alone. In respect of Dr. Besigye and Lukwago, yes, they will be produced to court. I don't know if at all the leader, Dr. Besigye, will be in position to come to court without his lead lawyers. The Constitution guarantees him the right to have the representation of his choice. And if at all his representation, the representation of his choice is Martha Karua, the lead, and Erias Lukwago, the deputy lead, together with other counsel below them, they will have them. He must have them. The case can't proceed. And that is the beauty about it. For him is Gumite. He'd rather remain in prison than having him tried before incompetent and the people who are interested in victimizing him. He'd rather remain in prison if that is what they want. So whoever wanted a speedy trial, Mr. Baguma, he wanted a speedy trial. No, there cannot be a speedy trial without the counsel of choice. Martha Karua, they must rescind the persona non grata declaration against her, and they must free Erias Lukwago to represent him as a client. That is his choice. You know that the man who wanted a speedy trial is now going to be stuck in the mud, because the lawyers who were supposed to go to Dr. Besigye and examine and hear about this kind of the evidence which they brought, electronic evidence that they brought, have not carried out that responsibility, and they are now supposed to go and defend Dr. Besigye in the course of law. Can you imagine a man who wanted to have a speedy trial? It is him, Baguma, who summoned Kainerugaba Mhozi. It is the Baguma, Emmanuel. Manuel Baguma. He summoned the CDF to come and defend himself before him in High Court. And we expect the CDF tomorrow. High Court. And the CDF court, he got the summons. Although they abducted Lukwago from home. But at least we know that he answered. He answered. So Baguma should have condemned the person who obstructed the process of court. He has not come out. I don't know if at all he will come to court. He must be afraid too. I don't think he's safe like me. I can't be safe. How can he order the CDF to come to court? That is the question the CDF is going to ask him. How dare you? And the Baguma must answer. Baguma must answer. Where does he get the authority to summon the CDF, son of the president? Where does he get that authority? I don't know where is it, whether he's in Uganda now. That was a sin. I think it was sacrilego. He didn't know it was sacrilego. So where does it leave the case? Everybody is now in the mud created by themselves. So for us who are telling them the truth, for us who are advising them, we cannot, Uganda should not allow us to be victimized so that we live in fear. Let them take all of us.